Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Option Pit, the morning volatility report. It is I, Andrew Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com, here for the morning. I will be gone this afternoon, however, but I am here this morning to get the vol report going. The biggest thing, we have three things coming. September 3rd, we're going to have an intro to the VIX, which I am just about finished here. It'll be a free webinar for all of you who don't know anything about the VIX. It's going to help you answer basic questions. It's free. Then we're going to have a volatility and VIX primer on Saturday the 12th. And then we'll be doing our boot camp October 30th through the 3rd. If you're an Option Pit subscriber, it's all free. Okay? If you're not an Option Pit subscriber, the first vol and VIX is free. The second, the primer, is going to cost you money on Saturday. Mark will probably give you a deal on the 3rd. Boot camp also. Right? But Option Pit subscribers, Option Pit Live or above, get all that stuff. Right? And why? Well, why do we care about volatility? This is why, right? We have, whoopsie, let me get rid of this here. We've got cash moving up today. There's some weekend effect there. Remember on the Friday, they took things down like right at the close again. A lot of very bizarre movement in volatility. I just want to bring some of this stuff up. Okay. Let's get this up so you can take a look. Where is my tick chart? Gimme. Okay. Let's look at the 5-day for VIX. Okay. Notice that, it looks almost like there was a future squeeze on Friday on the close. A lot of us are looking at it. Sold off toward the end. You could feel that pressure building as they were trying to almost break 30 again. Marked it down for the weekend, and now we have a little weekend effect back. Okay, now that the VIX is so much higher, those moves in vol are getting a little bit bigger. 8% of VIX is now that percentage is a pretty big number. So today I would say mostly weekend effect. We're probably not moving enough down to really jack volatility up. We're already trading at a 28 VIX. A 0.75% move is all it is just it's kind of more like a fly on the windshield at this point. Okay. What is starting to go up are the VIX futures, right? I see a couple of future prices, 50, 75 cents for SEP, 50 cents for OCC. At this point, do the arithmetic, right? You've got 13 days to go till expiration. The Fed now announces, the Fed meeting, I think, has more importance because everybody is what's going to happen, right? I have that date on the 16th, and the VIX futures close on the 16th, or they settle. So the thing we could have is what we'll call there could be a little squeeze here toward the end where there's some nervousness about the meeting. Vol traders aren't selling the futures down. The cash remains where it is, and volatility creeps up. Right? The futures keep creeping up to the cash price because they have to, which is going to take vol up. And we're just going to get some wishy-washy market activity in the meantime. I mean, we try to get back, what we traded, almost over 2,000. I think we might have hit it for a second. I can't remember the exact level of the SPX. But we did trade higher. Just, what was this level here? Yeah, close. Right? And since now there's not, the China thing, maybe the Fed doesn't ease, whatever it is, all the futures are being pulled higher, and now nobody is coming to sell the juice in the SPY and the SPX and the NDX. Okay? This kind of movement with VIX, right? Well, we're not at the panic level anymore, right? From last week. That's come off a lot. We're still at the very nervous level. I know that's not a technical term. Let's take a look at VVIX really fast. Something we'll cover on the 3rd. Okay. After being basically at a nosebleeds level, I almost think we had a flash crash. I'm very convinced it was more of a mechanical opening than anything. Somehow there was some order flow problems, whatever caused it. There's certainly an imbalance, more sellers than buyers, but it went away as fast as it came, which to me is probably more of a mechanical thing. However, we are not anywhere close. Okay. The level we are now in VVIX would almost have been a sale this year for volatility, the current level. Okay. And we have been at this level now for 7 or 8 days. And, if you're looking for reasons to be wildly bullish, this is still, while it's declining, it's not really cratering yet. Those are all the stuff I like to see if we're really going to just take off. And while we can bounce back and forth, things like that, it's still extremely high levels. You could blink, we could be back to 30, 31 VIX in a second. We could pull back to 26. It's just making that kind of a move. But the futures, if we continue to have this bid, the futures will march higher a little every day, pushing products like UVXY higher, VXX higher, and we're kind of locked up. And I think to some degree until the Fed, and I guess we're getting tired of it, but now all of a sudden the fact that they might raise or not is got the market worried. So that could be 2, 3, 4%, 5% either way. After that, we could either have another gangbuster rally of 2 or 3%, or everybody realizes the QE thing is over and the equity markets just have to deal with all the problems. I don't know where we land on that, but we're still pricing pretty big moves. Okay. The fact that it's not going away is the important, right? The vol's not going away. That's what's important. Okay. Once we see that, then I'll start to change my mind a little bit. But all I've seen is just slight pullbacks. I think the volatility products and stuff like that, you certainly can trade them intraday, but that's right now the trend is still up for them. They pull back a little bit, but they rally. They pull back a little bit, right? But so product like VXX and UVXY, right? Just recently here, just take a look, right? Because they are riding the vol. We thought they were going to break lower, but vol's not breaking lower, and they're just hanging on, and they're going to continue to hang on and decay in a positive fashion until something changes, and that's what we've got. We had our little rally in oil. It seems to be it's sort of over to flattish, probably covering, and I still think you're going to have names where the realized vol is going to outperform. Things are just going to rip, due to liquidity problems. And I don't see any of that changing today. Alrighty. So again, we probably roll around weaker for a while until there's a reason for it to change. And as of today, I don't see a reason for things to change. All right, everybody, have a good day, and I will be back for the chat momentarily. Bye-bye.